Now on CoastTV News.
Much needed rain continues to fall this morning across Delmarva. Showers and thunderstorms marching from south to north. We'll see more of the same as we go through the day into the weekend, and cooler temperatures too. But then the heat returns on Sunday and beyond. Details coming up.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
More concerns after press conference. That was just one example from President Biden from last night as he prepares for a trip to our coast later today.
A massive fire in Philadelphia and the massive response in that effort to get it under control.
Setting sights on the boardwalk, the action that could occur today that would move the proposed Belhaven Hotel one step closer to becoming a Rehoboth Beach reality.
This is CoastTV News Today.
And welcome to our 6 o'clock hour. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning. I'm Paige Marley. It's Friday, July 12th, 2024.
It is Friday, Paige.
Woo!
It's raining, but it is Friday.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe it's your payday. Extra celebration.
Oh, extra cause for celebration.
It's so it's still a good day despite what we hear coming down around us.
Yeah, it is hard to complain. I like to complain because it does cut into beach time. But I do understand. I mean, this is probably good after a long stretch of dry conditions.
Definitely. We'll bring in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey now to help you plan the rest of your weekend. Bob, what are we looking at?
Well, we're looking at a lot of rain out there this morning, guys, and for the first time in a while, we're looking at a soaking rain and puddles on the roads, ponding on the roads. Watch out for some hydroplaning. We're looking at the showers and storms lifting from south to north. It's all tropical moisture along a stationary boundary, giving us a rain now. Broadkill Beach, seeing the rain. A lot of this is now moving over Delaware Bay, the heaviest rain there, but still showers around Georgetown, Holly Mountain, Long Neck. Not as heavy as previously. Bridgeville, Seaford, seeing storms for you. Watch for the heavy rain, but we're seeing a gap from Salisbury back through Chincoteague and Ocean Pines. So I think the real heavy rain for Sussex County will back off for a while, but seeing some heavy rain around Bucktown and then back towards Deal Island and vivid lightning there as well. You can see all the lightning strikes and some of those showers around Cambridge too, as we're seeing this moisture moving from south to north along a stationary front. Flood watch for the eastern shore back into Kent County as well. Nothing for Sussex or Point South, but do watch for areas of ponding on the roads with temperatures in the low 70s. And we'll see that real heavy rain start to move out this morning, and still more scattered showers, some rumbles of thunder as we go through the day. And we keep our temperatures into the mid 80s. Maybe some sunshine this afternoon, but then the rain fills back in again on your Friday evening. So needless to say, UV index today sponsored by Ocean City. It's a 6. And so UV and the sunscreen, not too much an issue today, and especially tomorrow. But then we go into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, gets into the very high range as it gets very hot. So you'll want to stay safe in the sun and the heat as we go into early next week.
Thank you, Bob. This morning, Philadelphia officials continuing to investigate the cause of this huge apartment fire. Just look at that on the screen, the flames shooting out from the roof. First responders, they say they got the call around 9:30 p.m. Crews evacuated many people from the building. Exact number still is unknown how many got out. At least 130 firefighters helped fight that blaze, and officials say the fire had reached 4 alarms.
We're now going to take a live look at the White House. Inside, President Biden will prepare for his day before heading to our coast later this evening. Tonight, Biden will arrive at his North Shores home near Rehoboth Beach, but earlier in the evening, he is scheduled to attend a campaign event in Michigan. From there, he'll fly on Air Force One to the Dover Air Force Base, and then he'll make his way to our coast. Biden is expected to be at his beach house sometime after 9 p.m. It'll be Biden's 7th trip to North Shore's home this year.
And last night, he defended his re-election bid and said he is the best candidate to beat Donald Trump in November. This was his first press conference since the debate. The president answered questions about his age and calls from outside the Democrat Party for him to step aside.
Now NBC's Bree Jackson shows us how Biden is trying to regain that support from his party and from voters.
More children.
A defiant President Biden defending his re-election bid.
I think I'm the most qualified person to run for president.
The president's first solo press conference of the year, getting off to a rocky start as he flubbed the name of his own vice president.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
That gaffe comes as the 81-year-old is working to fend off critics, even within his own party, who say he must drop out of the presidential race, citing concerns about his poor debate performance, age, and ability to win this November.
Can you name me somebody who's got more major piece of legislation passed in 3.5 years? Created 2,000 jobs just last week.
Still, more than a dozen Democratic lawmakers want him to step aside.
The hard reality is, and I'm far from the only Democrat who believes this, that the numbers, the trajectory, what Americans feel in their bones right now suggest not only that Joe Biden would lose this race, but that he or we would lose the Senate and the House.
Others are sticking with Biden at the top of the 2024 ticket.
We have the team, we have the operation, we have the president who I trust.
President Biden seeking to prove he is the best candidate to take on former President Trump, with the fate of his campaign and the future of the country hanging in the balance. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Happening today, a heavily debated proposal back up for discussion in Rehoboth Beach. The Belhaven Hotel has been a hot topic in the city for the past few years. The hotel would be 4 stories high. It would have retail space on the bottom as well as an underground parking garage. And they're talking of having it right around where the Candy Kitchen is. A public hearing sparked debate in June, and then today the process will continue with a site plan review.
Also happening today, South Bethany taking the next steps in the process of appointing new council members. At its meeting, current town council members will interview the 3 candidates that have filed. The 3 are Glenn Tom, Cindy Van Horn, and Tim Saxton. The meeting is open to the public, and locals will have an opportunity to offer their comments. Council will vote on the appointment in August.
The Cape Henlopen School District Board of Education is deciding how it will distribute money it's supposed to get from property taxes. So here's what we know so far. The district says the proposed district tax rate will actually cost property owners a few cents less this year. It's a double-edged sword, though. From the district itself, it's a financial setback caused in large part by the 2 failed referendums from earlier this year. One person who lives in the district is upset that the schools don't have more funding coming their way.
It's the key to everything. We need to educate our kids. I've never had kids. I have owned homes here and in Maryland, and I am happy to pay the tax that covers schools. It's so important. It is just so incredibly important.
The district says that money for 2025 will be distributed among operating expenses, tuition, debt service, and additional programs.
This does bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know where you would like to see more money distributed for school districts.
All right, 66% of you, that went up in our last hour, say no more money. And then just a sprinkle here and there, we got 25% of you operating expenses, 6% additional programs, 2% tuition, just 1% of you say debt service. If you haven't voted yet, you still can. Go to coasttv.com, or you can always vote on our app.
Speaking of school resources, Delaware officials announced more taxpayer money will go to expanding health care that's offered at Delaware's public schools. State is receiving $2.5 million from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Officials say the funding will be used to improve facilities, recruit health care providers, and also increase school-based healthcare offerings.
Staying in education, a survey from the Seaford School District now open on how Title I funds should be used. Title I is a federal grant provided to schools and districts based on the need. It's the largest assistance program for U.S. schools. That funding goes to increasing staffing at all schools, obtaining instructional materials, and professional development for staff. You can take the survey and share your thoughts on ways to spend funding. Well, next week, finance will be front and center in Lewis. According to officials, July 16th, they'll be getting together to talk about existing revenue sources and even future ones. Now, also on that agenda, a review of city investments and the fiscal year budget.
In Berlin, town is alerting homeowners of a network error. Get this, officials say that if you are Berlin water utility customer, be aware that the billing system experienced a network error when processing readings. And because of this, the town says some customers will see an increase in water usage, which reflects a longer reading period, as the ending reading date was July 9th.
All right, we're just getting started in this hour of Coast TV News Today.
Coming up, putting up pizza, the reaction to these new trash bins in Rehoboth Beach that specifically deal with pizza boxes.
Also ahead, dredging continues on the coast. We're telling you the 2 coastal communities set for projects next in Maryland and in Delaware.
And Dollar General safety statement, how the company says it will improve conditions after having to shell out $12 million. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
When you're close to the land and the sea, you can taste the goodness. The historic Lewis Farmers Market brings farms closer to tables. Meet the growers, talk to the people that milk the cows, and pick the perfect peaches. Organically grown fruits and vegetables, sustainable meats and eggs, A2 dairy products, artisan breads, and fresh local seafood.
The historic Lewis Farmers Market is in the park every Saturday from 8 to noon and at Crooked Hammock Brewery every Wednesday from 8 to 11:30 a.m.
Hurricane season is here, which means power outages can strike anytime without warning. Don't get caught in the dark. Let the expert electricians at FH Fur install a Generac whole home standby generator, keeping your lights on, your family connected, and your home safe no matter what. Call FH Fur today and get $1,000 off. Plus, for a limited time, we'll include a whole home surge protector absolutely free. When Mother Nature strikes, it's too late. Stay powered, stay safe with FH Fur.
877-GO-FUR. FHFur.com.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
Just another perfect day at our beautiful Delaware beaches until on TV, accidents can be funny, but in real life, they're no joke. When accidents strike, the Law Office of Trapp Nichols here for you. Our experienced team fights for your rights, turning tough situations into significant compensation. Don't let negligence spoil your summer. Claim the justice you're entitled to. The Law Office of Trapp Nichols. Your priority is our priority.
6:12 on this soggy Friday morning. It's a drenching on the boardwalk in Rehoboth right now. 72 degrees. Had a little activity earlier, but not so much now as we're seeing these waves of rain coming through at times. It is heavier. We are seeing some lightning at times too. Georgetown seeing some heavier rain. Dewey Beach, Prime Hook, Bridgeville seeing the heavy rain. This is all tropical moisture moving out of the south. A big area of rain on the eastern shore. Bucktown down at Bishop's Head. Lots of heavy rain, lots of lightning. So watch out there. A little gap farther to the east, but we'll see more of this rain moving north as we go throughout the day. So not a great day on the golf course and not a good putt. Not so good for obvious reasons. Numerous showers and storms and a high of 83.
Sad news to report. The Delaware Court of Chancery is mourning the loss of Grover Brown. He passed away on July 1st at the age of 89. The Harrington, Delaware native was first appointed to the bench in 1971. In 1973, he became vice chancellor, and in 1982, he was appointed chancellor. Brown served until 1985. In Lewis, the city is set to begin controlled cuttings for invasive grass, specifically phragmites. That will be the grass that will be cut. The city says this type of plant has been present in Delaware's marshes for a long time, and it does spread quickly. The city will start cutting on public property. They're supposed to start today. Don't know if the weather's going to impact that. This will be done by a machine called a brush hog, and it's supposed to last throughout the rest of the month. Got some traffic news. There are going to be nighttime closures in Milton starting next week. You can see the location of where that will be right there on your screen. This will be Monday to Friday next week, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Crews will be working on the bridge project that's at Route 1 and West Route 16.
In a settlement with the federal government, Dollar General has agreed to pay $12 million in penalties and improve safety in its stores. Dozens of workers and customers have been killed at the company's stores over the past decade. The company now commits to hiring new safety managers, providing safety and health training to workers, and developing a safety and health committee. The DVD kiosk rental business Redbox, it's shutting down after its parent company filed for bankruptcy. Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment was nearly $1 billion in debt. It owes millions of dollars to several entertainment companies. Variety reports that the company's 1,000 employees, they're losing their jobs without any severance or extended benefits. Still ahead this morning, dredging will continue on the coast. We're telling you a grant in OC, how it's making the project possible and when it's expected to start.
It's a soaker on this Friday morning, and our tunnel and razor cam showing that. Lots of water in Lewis and across Delmarva as well. Watch for the heavy rain That will keep us cooler as we go through the weekend with more rain and storms for Saturday. Then the heat returns Sunday. Very hot into next week as well. I'll have your forecast details and a look at the radar coming up in 2 minutes.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, like myself in tile, to ensure that you have the best product to fit your needs, and that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your remodel.
I was able to look at everything that I was looking for my new kitchen, including the backsplash and the countertop and the sinks all in one place.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Get ready for the adventure of a lifetime with summer savings at Gateway Subaru. Right now, save up to $3,300 on a new 2024 Subaru Outback. Plus, take advantage of great financing rates as low as 0% for 48 months. At Gateway Subaru, we're committed to higher standards, ensuring every journey starts with trust and excellence. Stop by and discover the thrill of the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Designed for the bold, ready for any adventure. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Come to Out in the Light, where your treasure awaits.
Nestled in the heart of America's coolest small town, Out in Delights is not just your average gift shop, but where you can go for extraordinary finds, carrying items such as nautical decor, vintage vinyl, jewelry, holiday decor year-round, souvenirs, and toys. Don't forget to add a little fun to your shopping by checking out Zoltar or our penny crushing machine. Find what delights you at Out in Delights on Main Street in Berlin, across the street from the Mermaid Museum.
Over 50 years ago, JD Asphalt was built on a strong foundation of family values.
So when you call us, you'll speak to a member of our family, like me, where I'll talk you through our entire process, answering any questions you have along the way, and delivering prompt free estimates no matter the size of the job. Call now and ask about our 0% financing options, or visit our website for special discounts. JD Asphalt, a trusted family company for over 50 years.
Download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Time is 6:17, and we are looking live at Seaford. Gray clouds, wet conditions there. Like most of Delmarva, that's a good sampling of what a lot of people are seeing this morning. And Bob, during the break, you were working, you were getting some new rain totals for us.
Yeah, because those rain totals continually change, Matt, and it's great to see the rain, not necessarily on a Friday morning when a lot of people are going off to work, but needless to say, great to see the rain, great for our lawns, for the crops as well, and it's been a soaker for a lot of us. Look at Delmar, almost 2¼ inches of rain overnight, over 2 inches in Lewis, about 1.5 inches in Millsboro and Indian River Inlet, little less than 1 4/10. About 1 1/3 inches in Prime Hook and Bethany Beach, 0.9 of an inch of rain, and it continues to rain. However, you see our radar laps from the last 4 hours, and you can see how the lightning has kind of faded away a little bit, and the really bright colors have faded too. So it looks like the real heavy rain is backing off for Sussex County, but that said, still some heavier rain around Milton, Rehoboth Beach, back through Morris Mill and Long Neck and Millsboro. You're seeing some very heavy rain right now, and also a big area of heavy rain for the eastern shore from Bishop's Head up to Bucktown. Watch out for ponding on the roads, maybe some flash flooding here, and look at all the lightning, a ton of lightning with this system as it's moving to the north, so affecting you in Cambridge and other parts of the eastern shore. A little bit of a break farther south, Salisbury through Chincoteague, as the rain here is not as heavy, but we continue to see the moisture flowing from south to north. We have temperatures in the 70s. It's very muggy. This is the tropical air mass in place, so futurecast showing the heavier rain continuing to move through as we go through about 8 or 9 o'clock, and then it could back off a little bit at times as we go through your Friday. Temperatures in the 80s, but still we'll see some of those showers and storms around as we go into the afternoon. Then it looks like the heavier rain fills back in again this evening. If you're out and about for your Friday evening, have the umbrella and plan accordingly. Leave extra time because because that rain will be around. Might get a little break as we go into late tonight, and then Saturday morning, the showers and storms fill back in again, and some of that rain could be heavy at times. The good news is I think it starts to move out by the afternoon, and by the evening, we're looking at temperatures into the 70s, and moving into your Sunday, it's going to be a hot one, beginning in the 70s, and then look at this, by the afternoon, we're in the lower 90s from Salisbury to Georgetown and Seaford, and 70s and 80s at the coast, and then we get really hot as we go into next week. But rainfall totals, well, they've been hefty so far today, and we could tack on another inch and a quarter, maybe inch and a half between now and Sunday evening. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Enjoy the cool weather while it's here. 83 with the rain today, more scattered storms Saturday, 85, and then it's 92 Sunday. And then the hottest period will be Monday through next Wednesday, mid to upper 90s. Feels like temperatures as high as 110, especially on Tuesday. So bordering on dangerous heat. But then storms later Wednesday and Thursday, cool us off back to 86 and a little wet on Thursday.
Thank you, Bob. Got some developing news near the Maryland coast. Worcester County has approved a dredging project for West Ocean City. Dredging would start at Pier 23 and then continue all the way down to Atlantic Tackle. While this project is underway, it could slow business down for some along the water. And one boater who's been working around this harbor for over 20 years says he has seen this before.
What they do is we can offset as they start at one end of the channel or at one end of the harbor. We can jump around and get out of their way. So that's always been the case in the past.
And a $275,000 grant from the Tri-County Council, that is expected to fund the project and is now in the bidding process.
Then across state lines, Lewis searching for bids for the maintenance dredging of the boat slips at the Canal Front Park Marina and private marinas around the area that you see on your screen. Bids will be accepted until 4 o'clock on July 19th at City Hall. For more information on how to submit one of those bids, go to CoastTV.com.
Up next on Coast TV News today, special new trash bins in Rehoboth Beach. They're aimed to put empty pizza boxes away. We'll tell you what locals think of the new bins and why a regular trash can just won't do.
Cars, concerts, counting, and carnivals. Coming up, I'll show you the cool things to do this weekend.
There's a difference between a great golf setting and a setting for great golf. You've seen the Open before, right? We're talking about wind, sea, rain, dunes, bunkers, rough. There's a reason the forces that make the Scottish coastline also make the champion golfer of the year. Unbelievable. This isn't just the Open. It's golf, as it's meant to be. The Open Championship on NBC and Peacock. Part of the greatest summer of golf.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
Helping people is why I became an attorney. I'm Kelly Geloff of the Law Offices of Tunnel and Razor, and I handle personal injury cases. When I meet with clients, they're usually in pain due to their injuries and overwhelmed by their situation. They come to me because they need someone to help. As your attorney, I will strive to have you feel less stressed and be the voice you need to get you the compensation you deserve. And you'll have me and my entire staff to help you through the legal process. Trust us to be your voice.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
We're Delaware Electric Cooperative, and we're proud to keep the lights on.
Is your garage door in need of an upgrade or a repair? Then Clark & Sons Garage Doors can help. We believe your garage door should be more than just functional. It should be a reflection of your personality and style. With over 60 years serving the entire Delmarva Peninsula, Clark & Sons delivers quality craftsmanship and exceptional service every time. We provide free estimates on new garage doors. Plus, we offer comprehensive maintenance services to ensure your garage door stays in perfect working condition. So call today and discover why Clark & Sons is the name you can trust.
Pulling up to a great-looking home is nice. Curb appeal is important. But here on the coast, even more important is dock appeal. At T&G Builders, if you can dream it, we can create it. For uncompromising quality, contact T&G Builders to design and build your coastal dream home. Over 30 years of integrity, empathy, and love. T&G Builders, the sign of quality. Visit us online at tg-builders.com.
You can't have a trip to the beach without a slice of pizza. At least it wouldn't be the best trip to the beach. In Rehoboth Beach, though, the city is trying something new out. The city's installed pizza disposable bins. On the boardwalk. Pizza boxes can be pretty bulky, as we know. They take up a lot of space in trash cans. We spoke with visitors on the boardwalk who say it's a creative way to keep the beaches clean.
Yes, I just walked by, and I think this is really cool. This is such a great way to continue to keep the boardwalk in Rehoboth Beach super clean. I just think it's such a great idea.
Those bins can be found at the boardwalk at Baltimore and Rehoboth Avenue.
And we're joined again by First Alert meteorologist Bob Tryhe. Might be a rough day to get some pizza on the boardwalk today as we continue to deal with sustained rain conditions.
Yeah, or those pizza boxes will be soggy. As long as the pizza's still nice and hot inside, that's the key, right? All right. Now I'm hungry. All right, let's talk about the beaches, guys. And we are looking at rain and a lot of it. And it should start to taper off a little more as we go through the morning hours. So spotty rain and temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80 in Chincoteague and Assateague. Watch for the rip current threat will be moderate. I'm sure not a lot of people in the water because it is a rainy day at the beach. Fenwick Island and Ocean City, you're looking at temperatures in the 70s to low 80s. Waves around 2 to 3 feet. And for Cambridge the next 3 days, 80s and kind of rainy the next 2 days. Lower 90s Sunday as the heat builds in and kind of stormy for Crisfield into Saturday. But everybody starts getting hot Sunday and especially into next week. Another heat wave on the way. More on that coming up.
All right, thank you, Bob. And when you're at the coast, it's easy to find something to do on the weekend, but big events returning during the upcoming week. That'll also get you through next weekend, too.
All right, Coast TV's Mallory Metzner has the cool things to do this weekend.
We're in the middle of the summer season, and going to the beach is a great option almost every day. But if you're looking for other ways to get involved with nature or the arts in the community, here are some cool things to do. Enjoy buggies and brunch in Rehoboth Beach. There's a chance to show off your car in the south side of the Agave parking lot. Delaware Beach's Cars and Coffee says you can enjoy coffee outside and a complimentary appetizer inside if you mention bringing your car on Saturday. The Rehoboth Art League is offering a free bilingual art class for children ages 5 to 10 on Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon. Registration is required. New work is coming to the Heidi Low Gallery. A reception is planned Saturday night for the exhibition Jewelry with a View. According to the gallery, the landscape series is inspired by nature and the stones used. Search for dolphins with the Murr Institute this summer. There are sunset dolphin cruises on the Cape Water Tours boat, including one this Sunday, July 14th. Plus, the organization's annual dolphin count is July 20th. That's where you record dolphins at an assigned spot to help environmentalists study the local dolphin population. Summer concerts continue. Here are a few upcoming dates to mark down. Enjoy American reggae music at Trap Pond State Park in Laurel on Saturday. Lewis Canal Front Park has Charlie and the Cool Tones on July 18th, at Hudson Fields on Fridays from 4 to 9 through October with food trucks, free parking, and entry. The Delaware State Fair is back next week with a carnival, competitions, and concerts. Rick Springfield performs on opening night, July 18th. The fun continues through the 27th. We have links to purchase tickets and full concert lineups on CoastTV.com in the Cool Things to Do article.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
When you're close to the land and the sea, you can taste the goodness. The historic Lewis Farmers Market brings farms closer to tables. Meet the growers, talk to the people that milk the cows, and pick the perfect peaches. Organically grown fruits and vegetables, sustainable meats and eggs, A2 dairy products, artisan breads, and fresh local seafood.
The historic Lewis Farmers Market is in the park every Saturday from 8 to noon and at Crooked Hammock Brewery every Wednesday from 8 to 11:30 a.m.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Now on CoastTV News.
Much needed rain this morning as we're seeing showers and thunderstorms moving from south to north across the area. More rain later today into the weekend and cooler temperatures. The heat returns on Sunday and into next week especially. Details coming up.
Beach weekend for Biden at a critical point in his bid for re-election. The president takes another trip to our coast.
The tax rate talk at Cape, the plans being reviewed, and how much money people in the district are on the hook for.
Belhaven review in Rehoboth Beach. How the luxury hotel project could move one step closer to construction.
This is CoastTV News Today.
July 12th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
Time is 6:31. Paige, I keep checking my CoastTV weather app. I'm really struggling to find a window for some beach time on Saturday.
Yeah, let it go.
Just
let it go.
Just drop it.
Just drop it. Yep. Yeah, not too hard, but just drop it. Yeah, I had plans. My family was going to come. We were going to beach it up tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
And we said next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, so I should.
So the pressure's on Bob for a forecast next weekend.
I'm already paying attention to the 10-day forecast, Bob. But what's happening today?
Wow, you're looking that far out. Matt, yeah, you're going to have to probably stay in and clean the house tomorrow. Maybe watch some car racing, just kind of kick back because tomorrow will not be a beach day. Neither is today. We're seeing bands of showers and thunderstorms moving across the area. This is tropical moisture moving up from the south. Heavy rain around Millsboro, back through Ocean View, and then Prime Hook Beach. You're getting into some heavy rain. Not as much lightning across Sussex County right now, but definitely pockets of heavy rain back through Federalsburg. And then there is a little bit of a gap farther south, but it looks like more rain going around Snow Hill. And then the eastern shore, heavy rain around Bishop's Head up to Cambridge. So watch it here. Maybe some flash flooding possible for the eastern shore. You do have a flood watch there. Cambridge, you're seeing some heavy rain as well. So all this activity moving from south to north, basically along a stationary front. There's that flood watch for the eastern shore back into Kent County. Nothing for Sussex, but we definitely are seeing that heavier rain with temperatures in the 70s. So watch out for those pockets of heavy rain, ponding on the roads, large puddles as we go through the morning, and then intermittent showers and storms through the afternoon. That keeps us cooler into the 80s as we go into the evening, and then more rain popping up as we go into your Friday evening plans. Here's your morning commute forecast. Well, I gave it the red light for obvious reasons. Ponding on the roads and maybe some hydroplaning with the big puddles, and then the yellow light for the afternoon and evening commute, showers and storms, but still use extra caution.
Thank you, Bob. We are now looking live at the White House on this Friday morning. That's where President Biden and his staff, I thought we were going to D.C., but they are. There we go. The staff there, they're assessing the press conference performance from last night. It's ahead of a very busy travel day today.
That's right. Tonight, Biden will arrive at his North Shores home near Rehoboth Beach. Earlier in the evening, he is scheduled to go to a campaign event in Michigan. From there, he'll fly on Air Force One, go to the Dover Air Force Base, and then make his way to the coast. Biden is expected to be at his beach house sometime after 9 this evening, and this will be Biden's 7th trip to North Shores this year.
After plans for expansion were put on hold, this was after 2 failed referendums this year, the Cape Henlopen School District now planning on its spending based on current tax rates.
Yeah, in that discussion, the district talks about tightening its belt a bit, so some good news for taxpayers. If this all passes, you will not pay more this year. Coast TV's Elisa Weber shows us what this could mean, though, for the future of schools.
The Cape Henlopen School District says the proposed district tax rate for the fiscal year 2025 is 4.028 per $100 of assessed property value. This is 0.0001 cents less than the tax for the fiscal year 2024, which means taxpayers will likely pay a few cents less to the district. This is a setback for the district who held 2 failed referendums to get more money from taxpayers. The district says it needed more money to battle the increasing enrollment by purchasing more land as well as a bus facility. Lynn Dement, who lives in the district, is upset the district did not get more funding.
It's the key to everything. We need to educate our kids. I've never had kids. I have owned homes here and in Maryland, and I am happy to pay the tax that covers schools. It's so important. It is just so incredibly important.
But Ray Quillen had his concerns about giving more to the district.
Oh, absolutely. I wasn't confident that the money was going to the kids. I was seeing more for for the buses that the school district have, or for the district office. And when some of those things are needed, I'll support it, but I don't think it was needed at this particular time.
The district says money for 2025 will be distributed among operating expenses, tuition, debt service, and additional programs. Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Just a little more on the tuition. According to the district, part of the tax rate provides revenue to pay tuition costs of Cape Henlopen School District students who must attend special schools within and outside of the state. Now, some examples of this include the Sussex Consortium, the Delaware Early Childhood Center, Intensive Learning Centers. The district says the Board of Education sets the rate annually based upon anticipated needs of the student body.
New this morning, some reports of a missing kayak sparked a water rescue in Bethany Bay Wednesday. According to the Indian River Volunteer Fire Company, multiple agencies assisted to find that kayak and a 65-year-old man operating it. The fire company posted these photos you're seeing to Facebook, and they say first responders took to the water right around 2:30 p.m., but ultimately, according to the fire company, the rescue was called off after reports of a yellow kayak were found on 2nd Street.
Happening today in Rehoboth Beach, site plans for the proposed Belhaven Hotel could get the green light from the city's planning commission. The hotel would be 4 stories high. There'll be retail space on the bottom, an underground parking garage, and this is all located on the site where the Candy Kitchen currently is off the boardwalk. A public hearing last month sparked debate, and as part of this afternoon's review, an engineering report on the hotel site will be available.
Also happening today, South Bethany taking the next steps in the process of appointing new council members. In this meeting, current council members, officials, they'll be interviewing the 3 candidates that have filed. Those 3 are Glenn Tom, Cindy Van Horn, and Tim Saxton. The meeting's open to the public, and you'll have an opportunity to offer comment. Council will vote on the appointment in August.
More news to get to in this final half hour. Don't go anywhere.
Still coming up, a cure for a rare cat disease, the new treatments for your furry cat friends.
Also, Phillies fly to victory. We were talking big flies last night, and it helps give the Phils the best record in the majors.
And Carper DM done, how Senator Tom Carper said goodbye to his softball team after a game against another Delaware lawmaker. Stick with us on Coast TV News today.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in appliances, to ensure that you not only get the best product for your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your remodel.
It's always fun bringing clients into Delmarva Design Center. No matter how much they want to spend, there's always an option for people to pick something that they like.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Have you visited Tyndall's Casual Furniture this season?
Come see us!
Why shop online when you can explore Delmarva's exclusive Pollywood dealer in person? See the finishes, feel the fabrics, and even sit on the furniture. From polymer to aluminum, wicker and epay, bring home the perfect blend of quality and design with Tyndall's, crafted to enhance your lifestyle. All of our furniture comes with professional assembly, and take advantage of our in-house white glove delivery. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts. Welcome to Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, where relaxation meets perfection. The Celtic Series, crafted in the USA, starts at just $4,300 and a perfect match for any budget. Enjoy endless family fun with the Artesian Series, tailored for unforgettable moments. Indulge in affordable luxury with our Stealth hot tubs for relaxation without breaking the bank. Plus, with every hot tub, our in-house service team ensures professional installation and full support. With one of the largest hot tub showrooms on Delmarva, why not visit Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford today?
Hi, I'm Scott Cower from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's is a little seafood shack on Coastal Highway, serving lunch and dinner daily, featuring seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-inspired nightly specials, along with a large selection of craft ales, cocktails, and our extensive wine list. Matt's is a perfect place to enjoy dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or lunch in the lobster room. Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Delaware, open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner. See you soon.
It is exactly 6:40 on this wet Friday morning, and look how everything's greening up on our Tyndall's Casual Furniture camera in Laurel. The gray skies and the rains continue to move on through, and seeing pockets of heavy rain still around the Lewis area, back to areas near Georgetown into Milford as well. Nothing in the way of lightning here, but then the eastern shore from Bishop's Head to Bucktown and Cambridge, you're seeing pockets of heavy rain, vivid lightning, so watch out here. Watch for local flooding, especially in poor drainage areas. Also, more showers back into areas of Maryland farther south, but the heavy rain clearly right along the stationary front across the eastern shore. So watch out. Everybody's seeing the rain this morning, so not good for the outdoor activities, including golf. Numerous showers and storms. 83. If you are venturing out there, make sure you have your golf umbrella. Call the CoastTV First Alert weather phone. It's sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalis, Broxton, and Federico.
Thank you, Bob. The Carper Diem softball team slugged it out last night for the last time. Delaware Senator Tom Carper shared pictures on his social media of the team playing against Senator Chris Coons' team, the Small Wonders. Senator Carper shared this is the team's final season, but he made memories to last a lifetime.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good morning, everybody. The Philadelphia Phillies are the best team in baseball with 60 wins. And last night, they looked to make it 61, along with a series win against the Dodgers. Phillies versus the Dodgers, and Trey Turner would start things off for Philadelphia, keeping up his hot streak, and that is crushed and gone. The solo shot puts the Phils up 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Here comes trouble. Shohei Ohtani with the bases loaded, and Aaron Nola has no problem. Gets him down by the way of the K. More from Philadelphia coming to you. Brandon Marsh scorches this to right field, and no doubt about it, Phils go up 2-0. And just as the bats are hot, Nola has been on fire, striking out Ohtani yet again, and then would go on to strike out the side in the top of the fifth inning. Nola feeling it at Citizens Bank Park. The Dodgers trying to answer back, but wouldn't be able to, because check this out. Johan Rojas takes away all their hopes. What a grab, and Strahm tipping his cap to his outfielder, saving what could have been a big-time hit. And how about more hitting to end the night? Kyle Schwarber with a Schwarbomb to the second deck. Phillies win 5-1. That's all for sports. Have a great day, everybody.
Happy Friday, Delmarva. We are so excited it's Friday, and here's what's happening today at 4 on Coast Life.
If you've tried a DIY project when it comes to remodeling your home, it may have cost you a little bit more than expected. That's why we're going to talk to some experts.
Definitely. And of course, we've been introducing you to Olympians. We are still going to do that, but we're also going to talk to Madeline Overturf about some schedule changes, things that'll be happening on Coast TV while the Olympics is happening.
And how about a marshmallow Coke float?
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're trying, I think.
Could be okay.
Yeah, you may have seen it online. That's why we're going to give it a try and see if it's any good.
That's right. All that and more today at 4 on Coast Life.
All right, looking forward to that, and our Boardwalk Plaza cam telling the story. It's a soaker out there on Rehoboth Beach and across Delmarva. Take it slow this morning. We're looking at the rain and cooler temperatures today into tomorrow, and then it starts to get hot after the rain goes away. It's Sunday and especially into next week. I'll have your forecast details coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Delmarva's Classic Rock, Big 107.7.
Turn your dreams of a perfect kitchen into reality with That Cabinet Store, where a dedicated team of designers will bring your vision to life. Whether it's traditional or European, kitchen design is our specialty. And we can get your fully customized kitchen cabinets installed in as little as 4 weeks, semi-custom in 10 days. And if you're looking for new countertops, we offer quality in-house fabricated countertops. Dream today, designs for tomorrow at That Cabinet Store, located with Matt the Carpet Guy in Selbyville and Salisbury.
This summer, Lewis is your go-to destination for live music. Rocking the Docks brings you the best tunes from soulful sounds to classic vibes. There's something for everyone. Plus, enjoy food trucks and explore our vendor market at every show. Don't miss out on beautiful sunsets and great tunes. And don't forget to bring the whole family. Kids 12 and under are free. Rocking the Docks, your summer soundtrack. Tickets on sale now at rockingthedockslewis.com.
We are Active Pest Solutions, Delmarva's pest control experts. As temperatures rise, so does pest activity. If you don't protect your home, you're at risk of a pest infestation. Get 365-day protection from common household pests with our Proactive Pest Plan. With termites, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
For one of the fastest response times in the industry, call 302-645-1502 for a free evaluation. Active Pest Solutions, Delmarva's pest control experts.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Feeling the summer sizzle? Is it turning your home into a sauna? At FH Fur, we know you can't wait when your AC is down for the count. That's why we're offering same-day service, guaranteed. If we don't make it to you the very same day, you will pay a diagnostic or dispatch fee, plain and simple. So whether your AC is blowing hot air, your thermostat is on the fritz, or your entire system needs replacing, an FH Fur expert technician will bring your comfort back today.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
It's now 6:46 on your Friday morning. We're going to take a live look right now outside at Lewis, and that explains it all, Bob, doesn't it?
You need a little wiper blade on the
thing.
camera there, for sure, Paige. Yeah, you know, it's been a while since we've seen one of these mornings, right? And, you know, we're talking about a lot of rain, ponding on the roads, some hydroplaning as well. So really take it slow. It's been a while since we've seen one of these, and we've seen a lot of rain in places. Delmar, almost 2¼ inches of rain for you. Lewis, over 2 inches, almost 1.5 inches in Millsboro. 1.39 Indian River Inlet, about 1.3 inches at Prime Hook. Bethany Beach, slightly less than an inch for you. And the rain continues to fall. Now, the real heavy rain for Sussex County occurred the last couple of hours, but now it looks like it's backing off a little bit, but still seeing some of that heavier rain around the Lewis area right now, along Highway 9 into Gosley Mill, Rehoboth Beach, Broadkill Beach, seeing some of the heavier rain. Big batch of rain from Bishop's Head up to Bucktown near Mardella Springs on the eastern shore. And that extends up into Cambridge as well. Watch out for ponding on the roads here. Maybe local flooding, especially in poor drainage areas, and vivid lightning all the way up farther to the north, just south of Skipton. So the eastern shore really getting it now. And it looks like one little isolated shower around Colburn, around Salisbury towards the coast, not as numerous as far as the rain goes, as it's pretty much tied to this stationary front right here, as we've got all this tropical moisture just lifting up along this front. And we'll be seeing more of this rain the next couple of days, kind of varying in intensity. Temperatures are in the low to mid 70s, and Futurecast this morning, I think, takes a real heavy rain farther to the north and west as we go through the morning hours. That's not saying we're not going to get wet during the day, but more intermittent showers and storms throughout the day with mid 80s. So it will be a little cooler thanks to the cloud cover. We could see a little sunshine, but then more storms, especially into this evening. So for your Friday evening plans, plan accordingly, have the rain gear, and plan on travel taking a little longer with the rain. We'll see more of those showers overnight. Could see some breaks very late tonight before the rain fills back in Saturday morning, and much of Saturday, I'm afraid, is looking pretty wet. If you had beach plans, not the best for that. However, by mid-afternoon, we do start to clear it out. Temperatures into the 80s, so if you want to hold on till about after 3 o'clock, I think we will be looking better on the beaches then. And then Sunday, not a bad beach day, and it starts getting warm, mid to upper 70s in the morning. And then by the afternoon, lower 90s, 70s, and 80s at the beach. beaches. Could tack on another inch or so of rain on top of what we've already seen. And I do want to fast forward ahead to the heat moving in next week, mid to upper 90s, but with the humidity feeling like 100 to maybe 105 on Monday, maybe feeling as hot as 107 on Tuesday, and it could feel as hot as 110 on Wednesday. That's how hot it's going to get. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 80s the next couple of days, low to mid 80s, not bad with the rain and storms. Sunday 92, and then the worst of the next heat wave is Monday through Wednesday, mid to upper 90s. Those feels like temperatures as high as 110. We do get some relief in the form of showers and storms later Wednesday into Thursday, where we cool back into the mid 80s by Thursday.
Bob, thank you so much. Now imagine adopting and falling in love with a small kitten just like that one, only to find out it has a rare, deadly disease and there's no cure. That was the heartbreaking reality for some pet owners up until recently.
And CoastTV news anchor Mallory Metzner explains what FIP is and how veterinarians can now treat it.
20-pound fluffy Alvin loves chasing his toys, but he didn't always have this much energy. Alvin is a survivor of feline infectious peritonitis, or FIP.
It was devastating.
Alvin's mom took on an emotional and $10,000 financial burden for her handsome orange companion. Her research and conversations in an online forum yielded an 84-day treatment plan starting with injections that she was told was 70 to 80% effective.
Every time he gained weight, he needed more medicine, so it went up a couple hundred each pound he went up.
A cure that costs a couple $1,000s is now available.
This is a compounded medication. It's not one that's gone through FDA trials.
Veterinarians I spoke with confirmed that before now, they didn't have any treatment options to legally prescribe, and the drug was difficult to find or extremely expensive on the black market. Dr. Mary Ann Bailey says Stokes Pharmacy has come up with an active metabolite of the drug that's given as a pill. And Dr. Wood with the Brandywine Valley SPCA says she thinks a lot of vets are familiar with it and will jump on the opportunity to use the antiviral medication. FIP is not contagious. It is a mutation of the coronavirus and is more common in young cats and kittens. Symptoms can be neurological or cause anorexia and lethargy.
Even though the Brandywine Valley SPCA hasn't seen a lot of cases of FIP recently, the cure does give them hope for the future of these little ones and finding them forever homes.
FDA approval, it would be wonderful, but it's probably going to take years. And meantime, we can treat a lot of cats that otherwise we would have to euthanize.
Do you plan to use this drug to treat FIP?
Yes, if we get another case, certainly I want to try it out. The cure rate is 95% at this point.
FIP is no longer a death sentence for today's cat population, and it was never one for Alvin.
Not curing Alvin was not an option for you, right?
No, it was definitely not an option. I was willing to do anything for him and even put myself in debt for him. He is playful, he's fat and healthy. At the time when he first had FIP, he was only 4 pounds.
A game-changing treatment, giving cats the 9 lives they deserve. I'm Mallory Metzner for CoastTV News.
Time is now 6:52. We're going to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
In this hour, today's coastal pet of the day is coming to us, as it always does on Friday, from the Brandywine Valley SPCA. And right now on your screen, that's Atlantic. Atlantic is a kind soul who loves to nestle up in the bed and take a nap, and she would love to lay in a lap to lay in. So if you want to meet Atlantic or any of the other adoptable pets, just go ahead, visit the Brandywine Valley SPCA.
And of course, send us pictures of your pets at home. Send us all the photos. Tell us what makes your pet so cute and amazing.
Scan the QR code, top of your screen. You can get your furry friend to us here at CoastTV News, and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
We continue to see the rain and storms making their way across Delmarva this morning. Take care out there. Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam and Laurel showing the low clouds and the wet conditions. And we've got more wet weather into Saturday. Then the sun comes out on Sunday and it gets hot. We're talking about sizzling heat Sunday into next week. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next.
If you have chronic kidney disease, you can reduce the risk of kidney failure with Farxiga, because there are places you'd like to be. Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections, and low blood sugar. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Is your garage door in need of an upgrade or a repair? Then Clark & Sons Garage Doors can help. We believe your garage door should be more than just functional. It should be a reflection of your personality and style. With over 60 years serving the entire Delmarva Peninsula, Clark & Sons delivers quality craftsmanship and exceptional service every time. We provide free estimates on new garage doors. Plus, we offer comprehensive maintenance services to ensure your garage door stays in perfect working condition. So call today and discover why Clark & Sons is the name you can trust.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Hey fellas, when your lady says she wants a big rock for Christmas, she may not mean this kind. She may want this kind.
At That Granite Place, we like to say our reputation is carved in stone. And it is. Now we're changing our name to Coastal Countertops. Same local ownership, keeping the same level of quality and service everyone has grown to love. We've also upgraded our machinery to help you with turnaround times. At Coastal Countertops, our reputation will continue to be carved in stone.
Get the CoastTV First Alert Weather app with live satellite and radar, severe weather alerts, and extended forecast. Download the free CoastTV First Alert Weather app, sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
It's now 6:55. It's time for some things you need to know before you go. Tonight, President Biden will arrive at his North Shore's home near Rehoboth Beach. Earlier in the evening, he is scheduled to attend a campaign event in Michigan. Then from there, he'll fly on Air Force One to the Dover Air Force Base and then make his way to our coast. Biden is expected to be at his beach house after 9 p.m. this evening. This will be his 7th trip to North Shores this year.
Happening today in Rehoboth Beach, the site plans for the proposed Belhaven Hotel could get the green light from the city's planning commission. They could vote on that. An engineering report on the hotel site will be available during this afternoon's meeting.
Lewis searching for bids for the maintenance dredging of the boat slips at the Canal Front Park Marina and private marinas around that area that you see right there on your screen. Those bids will be accepted until 4 p.m. July 19th at City Hall. And for more information on how to submit one of those bids, just go to coasttv.com. All right, time is now 6:56. Time for a quick look at your forecast before you head out your door.
Yeah, we got one final check with First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey on what has been a wet start to our weekend.
Very, very wet. A lot of places already about an inch or two of rain, guys. And yeah, we've got more rain to come. Here's the satellite picture. Still some heavier rain around Lewis and back into areas around Seaford, but a good chunk of Sussex County starting to dry out a little bit. Here's the eastern shore. A lot of rain for you and pretty stormy there. Watch for flooding, especially in poor drainage areas. And we're seeing the rain picking up again in the Willards area. So more of that rain as we go through the morning hours on and off throughout the day. A little cooler with the rain and storms, a high around 83. Paul Davis 10-day forecast, 85 on Saturday with storms, and then the heat is on Sunday, 92. Really hot Monday through Wednesday, mid to upper 90s, feeling like 110 by Tuesday, but then storms and cooler by the end of the week.
All right, Bob, thank you so much, and thank you all for joining us on Coast TV News Today.
And the Today Show is coming up next at 7 a.m.
And of course, we'll be back with Coast TV midday at 11.
And don't forget to download our Coast TV News and Weather apps. Have a great weekend and a great Friday, everybody.